Welcome to the Story Haven, where the forgotten whispers of history echo through time. Today, we're uncovering a powerful tool from the cradle of civilization. A calendar so precise, so deeply tied to the rhythms of earth and sky, that its legacy continues to tick in the heart of our modern timekeeping. The ancient Sumerian calendar wasn't just a way to mark days. It was a cosmic code, a key to survival, to agriculture, to spirituality, and possibly something more mysterious. Was it just a method to track time? Or was it a blueprint of hidden knowledge, lost to the sands of time? Stay with us as we travel back over 5,000 years into the heart of ancient Mesopotamia, to uncover the hidden power of the ancient Sumerian calendar. To begin, let's lay the foundation. The Sumerians, the people of ancient southern Mesopotamia, are credited with creating one of the earliest known calendar systems in human history. Their calendar was lunisolar, meaning it was based on both the moon's phases and the sun's position, a true marriage of heaven and earth. Each month began with the first visible crescent moon, a moment observed by temple priests high atop ziggurats. A typical Sumerian year had 12 lunar months, alternating between 29 and 30 days, totaling about 354 days. But here's where it gets fascinating. They knew this wasn't enough to match the solar year, so every few years they inserted an intercalary month, a 13th month, to realign their calendar with the seasons. There's an old tale of a Sumerian priest who delayed a festival for fear of misalignment with the celestial signs. His patience paid off when a rare flood receded just in time, saving the city's barley harvest. Coincidence or cosmic timing? In Sumerian society, the calendar wasn't just a tool, it was the backbone of daily life. From harvest festivals to tax collection, royal ceremonies to legal contracts, everything hinged on sacred dates etched into clay tablets. Each month had a name, often tied to seasonal activities like Month of Barley Harvest or Month of the New Year Festival. Their timekeeping was deeply institutionalized. The calendar was maintained by priest astronomers known as Umia, who acted as both scientists and spiritual guides. Their observations weren't just for curiosity, they influenced trade, warfare, even the timing of marriages. Time to the Sumerians was not linear. It was cyclical, echoing the cycles of the moon and stars. And in that cycle, they found divine order. Now let's talk crops, because for the Sumerians, agriculture was survival. The Tigris and Euphrates rivers gave life to their land, but their moods were unpredictable. The calendar became a guidebook for managing nature's wild rhythms. They noticed patterns. Certain moon phases seemed to correlate with floods, fertility of soil, and harvest yields. Over time, these observations were embedded into the calendar. Sowing barley? That had to align with month 2. Time to build irrigation dikes. Mark your tools for month 6. An ancient poem tells of a farmer who ignored the high priest's warning and sowed during the wrong moon. The crops failed, and his family starved. The tale became a parable passed down for generations. Trust the calendar and the earth will feed you. It wasn't magic. It was science, rooted in celestial precision. You might be wondering, but what does this ancient system have to do with us? A lot more than you think. The Sumerian calendar laid the groundwork for the Babylonian calendar, which later influenced the Hebrew calendar, and even the Greek and Roman systems. Our modern 12-month Gregorian calendar, it may not follow the moon, But the idea of organizing time into cycles, months, and years traces its lineage back to Sumer. Even the concept of a 7-day week, while more directly Babylonian, evolved from lunar phases, which the Sumerians carefully documented. New moon, first quarter, full moon, last quarter. 4 distinct phases. 4 quarters. Coincidence? Time, as we know it, is an echo of their brilliance. But perhaps the most intriguing layer is the spiritual one. To the Sumerians, time was not just practical, it was divine. Every month was linked to a deity. Every celestial event held meaning. Lunar eclipses were seen as omens. The new moon was a time for reflection, and the full moon for rituals and sacrifices. Temples were aligned with the stars, built to mirror the calendar in stone. Some scholars believe the calendar encoded astronomical knowledge far beyond its time, knowledge possibly inherited from even earlier, unknown civilizations. One fringe theory even suggests that the Sumerians received their knowledge from the Anunnaki, celestial beings who gifted humans with science and order. Myth or metaphor? We'll let you decide. What's clear is that the Sumerian calendar wasn't just about when, it was about why. It was a sacred rhythm, a cosmic song, and humanity danced to its beat. So next time you glance at your calendar or watch the moon rise on a quiet night, remember this. You are participating in a tradition that began over 5,000 years ago, with men and women who watched the skies not just for wonder, but for wisdom. The Sumerian calendar wasn't just about marking time, it was about understanding time, and in doing so, understanding ourselves. If you enjoyed this journey through ancient timekeeping, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon to stay updated with more stories from the forgotten corners of history. What do you think the Sumerians truly knew about time? Let us know in the comments, and we'd love to hear your theories. Until next time, keep wondering, keep wandering,